Hello guys, today we're exploring the latest on NIO, Tesla, SPY, and more. We'll also preview the key events on the economic calendar for next week. Let's starting with NIO. The price action has been quite intriguing. We've seen some choppy movements so far, and there's a critical resistance level to watch around the 3.82 mark. If NIO manages to break through this level, we might see a temporary upward push. However, if this attempt fails, NIO could slide back down. For now, the market has been rather volatile, with NIO trading sideways without much decisive movement. But it's worth noting that we're holding support, and if we can establish a higher low while staying above 3.76, there's potential for a push into next week. This, of course, will depend on various news developments and the broader market environment. Looking ahead to next week, there are some key events on the economic calendar. On Monday, we have consumer inflation expectations to consider. Then, on Tuesday, the PPI report will be released, followed by the CPI data on Wednesday. While other data points throughout the week will also be significant, the first 3 days are particularly crucial due to these major reports. Additionally, we've got more earnings reports coming out. While most of them aren't as impactful as those we've seen recently, it's worth noting the earnings from retail giants like Home Depot, as well as companies like Cisco, Walmart, and JD. There's plenty to look forward to in terms of market volatility. As for the overall market sentiment, fear has been dominating, but we're starting to see a shift. I believe the market is gradually moving towards a more neutral stance, especially as we've seen some temporary rebounds. However, it's important to keep in mind that this doesn't mean the market upward trend will continue indefinitely. Many factors could influence this. The current momentum suggests we're trying to climb back above the 125-day moving average, which could lead us towards a neutral market sentiment. We're also observing some changes in options trading, with a slight shift away from extreme fear. There's been a reduction in the number of puts being bought, and some of those positions are being closed out, with a bit of call buying happening as well. This indicates a slight improvement in market confidence. The VIX, which measures market volatility, is also dipping, impacting premiums and suggesting that the market may attempt a rebound. Now, looking at the potential for interest rate cuts, there's a 50-50 chance of either a 25 or 50 basis point cut, according to market predictions. This will be heavily influenced by the upcoming CPI data and other economic reports next week, so we'll need to monitor those closely. On a global scale, tensions in the Middle East, particularly involving Iran, are another critical factor to watch. The situation is extremely volatile, and any significant developments over the weekend could lead to substantial market movements. There have been numerous threats of an attack, so it's essential to keep this on your radar, as it could have a profound impact on the market. Turning back to NIO, the company is garnering significant attention for its new Envo products, especially in Europe. The L6 model is particularly noteworthy and could play a significant role in several European markets. Additionally, there's growing interest in the upcoming NIO Phone 2, which is expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset and upgraded displays. The phone's high-end specifications and appealing design have already generated substantial buzz, and it will be interesting to see how this product contributes to NIO overall growth. Moreover, there's talk of XPeng joining NIO and Li Auto in making strategic shifts towards AI-focused developments. NIO advancements in AI chips are a significant factor in this, and it positions the company as a key player in the ongoing AI race. This is a long-term bullish catalyst for NIO, but it will depend on the company's ability to deliver a truly competitive product. While I'm optimistic about their AI chips, there's still room for improvement, particularly in terms of margins, so it will be crucial to see how things develop. Looking at the technicals, NIO might be forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern. If the stock breaks past 3.8, we could see a move towards 3.9 or even $4. This would represent a modest rebound if the 3.82 resistance is breached. However, if NIO fails to break through, support at 3.75 will be the next key level to watch. A break below this could lead to a dip towards 3.67. Given the current risk environment, there's a reasonable chance that NIO will attempt to rebound by breaking resistance, which I lean towards as a more likely scenario. However, patience is key as we see how this plays out. Moving on to SPY, there's a strong uptrend in place. We've seen a higher low after a previous low, and the trend continues upward. A key resistance level to watch is around 535, and we might see an attempt to push towards that level. There's potential for the market to move higher, especially as there are gaps to fill at key levels. Next week, the weekly chart suggests a more bullish outlook, but it's important to watch for any rejections that might arise from the CPI data or other catalysts. As long as there are no major geopolitical developments, the market could have room to climb. Nvidia is also showing signs of strength, with the potential to form a higher high and higher low. The stock is currently trading within a range, and whether it can hold above 104 will determine the next move. If Nvidia maintains this level, we could see a push towards 108 next week. However, if the stock fails to hold at 104, a dip could occur, though there's still potential for a rebound towards 108. Bitcoin is another asset to watch, as it's showing a solid structure with support around 59,500. If this level holds, we might see a bounce, but a break below this could lead to a drop towards 57,800. So keep an eye on this key support level to gauge Bitcoin next move. Tesla, on the other hand, is attempting to stage a rebound. The key level to watch here is 200. If Tesla can hold above this, we could see a push towards 204. However, if the stock drops below 198, it could signal a downturn. Currently, Tesla is trading within a range, with resistance around 200 to 204 and support between 188 to 190. This range-bound trading suggests there could be more upside if the stock pushes higher, but caution is warranted as the situation develops. The QQQ is also looking bullish, with potential for a push towards 456. The current momentum favors this upward move, and there's a gap to fill around 455, which could be the next target. While this bounce might not last indefinitely, it's something to monitor closely. Similarly, Apple has closed above its 200 EMA, and as long as it stays above 216, there's a chance to fill the gap towards 219. Let's quickly touch on a few more stocks. Coinbase needs to hold 193 to push higher, while Amazon is at resistance around 167. If Amazon can break through this level, it could continue to rally, but it's still in a cup and handle formation, so we'll need to be patient. Meta is in a similar situation, with a bullish outlook as long as it holds above 515. There's potential to fill the imbalance towards 525. Microsoft is also trending upwards, with resistance at 408, and Google is eyeing a push towards 168 if it can break resistance at 166. Overall, the market is showing signs of temporary bullishness, which could help NIO potential inverse head and shoulders pattern play out. However, for this to continue, the market needs to maintain its upward momentum, and we must hope that no negative news, particularly involving geopolitical tensions, derails this trend. As always, we'll have to wait and see how things unfold. That's all for my analysis. I wanted to keep this concise and straightforward. Just remember, there's potential for NIO to make a move if it breaks past 3.82, so keep an eye on that going into early next week. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate your support. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.